Welcome back to Becoming Ultimate Masters.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be diving deep into Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard.
Ooh.
This is a book that can seriously change the way you see the world
I think so.
and your place in it.
Yeah.
And it's particularly powerful for young adults and high school students like you who are shaping your future right now.
Absolutely.
So,
That's right. Goddard goes beyond simple positive thinking.
okay.
He presents a whole new way of understanding reality,
Yeah.
starting with the idea that consciousness itself is the foundation of everything.
Okay, so how does that work exactly? Is he saying our minds literally create the world around us?
He describes consciousness like a stream with two parts.
Okay.
The conscious and the subconscious.
Okay.
The conscious mind is what you're aware of right now,
Mhm.
your thoughts, your decisions, all that.
Okay.
But underneath,
Yeah.
there's this vast, powerful subconscious.
Whoa.
Think of it like the operating system that runs everything behind the scenes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So if our conscious mind is just the tip of the iceberg, how do we tap into that deeper subconscious power?
Goddard uses a fascinating analogy.
Okay.
He says the conscious mind is like the male principle, generating ideas,
Right.
while the subconscious is the female principle, giving those ideas form and bringing them to life.
Okay.
It's the interplay between these two that shapes our reality.
I'm starting to see where the feeling part comes in.
Yes.
Is he saying that our emotions are the key to communicating with the subconscious?
Exactly.
Okay.
Goddard believes that the subconscious doesn't understand words or logic-only feelings.
Wow.
So it's not enough to just think about what you want. You have to feel it as if it's already yours.
Okay.
That's the secret sauce.
Ooh,
The energy that sets the whole creative process in motion.
that makes sense. But isn't feeling good all the time a bit unrealistic?
Yeah,
Life throws curveballs.
sure.
How does Goddard deal with negative emotions?
He doesn't advocate for suppressing emotions.
Okay. Instead, he says we need to become aware of our dominant feelings
Right.
and choose to entertain those that lead to happiness.
Okay.
Goddard has this powerful quote,
Okay.
"What you feel you are always dominates what you feel you would like to be."
That's deep.
So if you're constantly dwelling on anxieties or what you lack,
Yeah.
you're actually feeding those feelings to your subconscious
Yeah.
and shaping your reality accordingly.
That's a pretty sobering thought.
Yeah.
So how do we shift those feelings? It's not like we can just magically switch from feeling anxious to feeling confident, right?
It takes effort and practice.
Yeah.
But it starts with awareness.
Okay.
Pay attention to your emotional patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mostly focusing on the negative or the positive?
Yeah.
Are your thoughts dominated by what you want or what you fear? Once you see those patterns, you can start to consciously choose different feelings.
So it's about retraining our minds to focus on what we want even when things are tough.
Exactly.
Oh.
And Goddard gives us some powerful tools.
To help us do just that.
I like tools.
One of them is understanding the role of sleep.
Wait, sleep.
Yes.
I thought this was about the power of feeling. How does sleep fit into all of this?
Goddard sees sleep as a direct bridge to the subconscious. He says, whatever feeling you take into sleep,
You okay?
your subconscious will work on manifesting.
Whoa.
So if you fall asleep feeling anxious about a test,
Oh, no.
you're actually amplifying that anxiety. But if you fall asleep feeling confident and prepared, you're priming your subconscious for success.
So it's almost like programming our minds for success while we sleep.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It is.
Okay.
And Goddard uses some beautiful imagery from the Song of Solomon to describe this romance between the conscious and subconscious during sleep.
Okay.
It's like a nightly rendezvous where you plant the seeds of your desires.
Okay. This is blowing my mind a little.
Yeah.
It's not just about positive thinking.
Uh-huh.
It's about feeling those positive emotions, especially before we sleep.
Exactly. Goddard believes sleep is one of the most potent times to influence our subconscious and therefore shape our reality. He also talks about the power of prayer, but not in the traditional sense.
Oh, I'm definitely intrigued now.
Yeah.
How does prayer fit into his philosophy?
For Goddard, prayer isn't about begging or pleading.
Okay.
It's about aligning yourself with the feeling of the wish fulfilled, assuming the feeling of your desire,
Yeah.
as if it were already a reality.
So instead of hoping for something to happen, you're embodying the feeling of it having already happened.
Precisely, Goddard believes this works because it shifts you into a state of relaxed receptivity,
Okay.
opening the door to the subconscious mind.
Okay. But how do you actually do that? I've tried praying before.
Yeah.
And it often feels like I'm just talking into the void.
Right.
How do you actually connect with that feeling?
Goddard suggests finding a quiet place, relaxing your body and focusing on the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Imagine it so vividly that it feels real in this moment.
Wow.
He even suggests imagining yourself feeling drowsy, like you're drifting off to sleep.
It's like capturing that dreamy state just before you fall asleep where everything feels possible.
Yes, in that state of relaxed receptivity, you can most effectively impress your desires upon your subconscious.
Right.
And that brings us to another key concept.
Okay, hit me.
Living in the end.
Living in the end. What does that even mean?
It means assuming the feeling of your desired state.
Okay.
Even if your current circumstances tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Goddard believes that accepting the desired outcome as already achieved compels the subconscious to find the means for its realization.
Oh.
It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and even your actions with the reality you want to experience.
That sounds incredibly challenging.
Yeah.
But also incredibly powerful.
It is.
It's like choosing to live from a place of I have rather than I want.
Exactly. And that's where the real magic happens.
Ooh. Tell me more.
When you shift your internal state to match your desired outcome, you start to attract the people, resources, and opportunities needed to make it a reality.
It's like you're sending a clear signal to the universe.
Yes.
And the universe responds by aligning with your vibration.
You got it.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the heart of Goddard's message.
Okay, what is it?
What would you dare to dream if you truly believed feeling is the secret?
That is such a profound question.
It is.
It really makes you stop and examine what you truly desire.
Yeah.
And what you're allowing yourself to feel.
It's a call to action. It's a reminder that you have the power to shape your reality.
Okay.
So choose your feelings wisely.
Okay.
And dare to dream big.
This is seriously shifting my whole perspective. So much of what we're taught is about working hard, struggling, and overcoming obstacles.
Right.
But Goddard is saying we can actually bypass a lot of that by aligning our feelings with our desires.
It's not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to approach those challenges from a place of power and possibility.
So it's about acknowledging our current reality.
Yes.
While simultaneously feeling the reality we desire.
Exactly.
Is that what he means by living in the end?
Exactly. It's about holding both realities in your awareness.
Okay.
Accepting where you are now while feeling the joy and gratitude of the destination you're moving towards.
It's like trusting that the journey will unfold perfectly, even if you can't see the entire path laid out in front of you.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
It's about surrendering to the process and having faith that the universe is conspiring to support your dreams.
I love that this is definitely an episode I'm going to be sharing with everyone I know, especially my younger siblings who are still in high school. They need to hear this.
I agree. Goddard's teachings are incredibly empowering for young people because they offer a framework for taking control of their lives and creating a future they love.
Right.
And remember, feeling is just one of the tools Goddard gives us.
Okay, are there more?
He also talks about the power of imagination and visualization.
Oh, we have to talk about that. I've always been fascinated by the idea of using our imagination to shape our reality. So tell me, how does imagination fit into Goddard's teachings? Is it just about daydreaming, or is there something deeper going on?
It's much deeper than simple daydreaming. Goddard believes imagination is the tool we use to construct the feeling of our wish fulfilled.
Yeah.
It's not about passively fantasizing. It's about actively creating sensory-rich images and experiences in our minds.
So we're not just thinking about what we want, we're actually visualizing it as if it were happening right now.
Exactly. And the more vivid and detailed those visualizations, the more powerful the feeling becomes. Goddard even suggests using all of your senses in these imaginal acts.
Okay.
What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch in your desired reality?
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
The more real it feels in our minds, the more likely our subconscious is to accept it as true and start working towards it.
Precisely. Goddard says imagination is the very doorway to reality. He's not saying we can simply wish things into being. He's saying that our imagination is the creative power that sets the whole process in motion.
This is so empowering.
It is.
It means we're not limited by our current circumstances or even by what seems logically possible. We can literally imagine our way into a new reality.
That's the beauty of Goddard's teachings.
Yeah.
He's not giving us a set of rules or limitations. He's giving us a set of tools for unlocking our full potential.
Right.
And remember, this isn't just about material success or achieving external goals.
Okay.
It's about creating a life that feels aligned with your truest self, a life that brings you joy, fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose.
That's what I'm taking away from this deep dive. It's not just about getting what we want. It's about becoming who we're meant to be. And that starts with aligning our thoughts and feelings with our deepest desires.
Beautifully said. It's about realizing that we are the artists of our own lives. We have the power to choose the colors, the textures, and the overall composition of our experience.
This has been such an incredible exploration of Goddard's work.
Right.
I feel like I have a whole new set of tools for creating the life I desire.
I'm glad to hear that.
What's the one thing you want our listeners to walk away with today?
I want them to remember that they are powerful creators.
Mhm.
They are not victims of their circumstances, their past, or their limiting beliefs. They have the power to choose their thoughts, their feelings, and ultimately their reality.
That's such an inspiring message.
It is.
So to all our listeners out there, especially the young adults and high school students who are shaping their futures,
Right.
remember, feeling is the secret. You hold the key. Go out there, embrace the power of your imagination, and create a life that truly lights you up.
Absolutely. And if you're ready to dive deeper into these concepts and learn practical techniques for applying Goddard's teachings, check out www.ultimatemasters.org/coaching or reach out to us on WhatsApp at +2567713241119. We'd love to support you on your journey.
Don't forget to share this deep dive with your friends, family, or anyone who might benefit from this knowledge. Let's spread the word and empower others to create lives they love.
Absolutely. And thank you all for joining us on this deep dive. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode, so make sure you tune in. Until then, keep dreaming big, feeling good, and creating the reality you desire.
See y'all tomorrow.